when to start paying when you date. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you can have free chapters of my femininity guide by checking the link in the description box. So I want to talk about that video Matthew Hussey made on actually it was an update on the video that he previously made a while ago on paying on dates, and he shared his opinion on who should pay. And this video is extremely interesting because he was having his seminar, and one girl asked him when she should start paying because her boyfriend, she has been dating a guy for 4 or 5 months, and he said, and he asked her when she would start paying. And so in this video Matthew Hussey said that he would not date a woman who hasn't paid anything for that long, and he expects women to contribute financially, even if it's in a smaller proportion, and that feeling of entitlement isn't attractive. So there are many things that I want to chat about when it comes to this video, because there are some things that I agree with, and there are some other things that I don't agree with. So I know that many women feel guilty when it comes to letting a man pay, because they think, oh my god, I don't want to be too expensive for him, or they think that they're gonna look like they are just here for the free ride. So yeah, men fall in love when you allow them to do things for you. And you live in the Western world. I'm sure you have a job, and I'm sure you have many women around you with a job as well. Anyone in the Western world is capable of affording a plate of food, right? I remember even homeless are able to afford a plate of food, because once I was on the metro, and I remember one guy, he was homeless, and he said that he would make 40 to 50 bucks a day when begging for money. So you see, even a homeless is able to afford a plate of food. So you see, it's not about the money, it's about seduction. And you need to understand that men aren't like women. They don't, well, you have cheap men obviously, but this comes more from the wounds that they have around money. And also, if they don't have much, it's normal that paying for two gonna be expensive. But then that's your job as well to focus and make sure that you are in places where you can attract men who make enough. And I have other videos on that, and I go deep on that as well on my Patreon. So yeah, so it's not about the money, it's about seducing you. And you might feel like maybe it's the only one investing financially, but that's not true, because when you get ready for a date, if you really like the guy, I'm sure you get a new haircut, I'm sure you go buy a new dress, you go do your nails because you want to look amazing, right? Because you know that he won't fall for you if you look like you just woke up, right? So you know that. So when you buy the dress, you do your makeup, you do your nails, you go do your nails, you are already paying. So you see, you are investing financially. I know some women will leave comment like, you don't have to do all of that, you can just be like you are, he needs to love you for who you are, blah blah blah. I understand that we should be loved for our soul, and you love him for his soul as well, but you also love him for the lifestyle that you will also love him for the lifestyle that you're gonna have with him. Because being sweet and funny is fine, but if you want to start a family with someone, you need to make sure that you're gonna have a good life with them, right? Well, that's the same thing for him. When he's dating a woman, he wants to be proud of dating you. He wants to be proud of having that woman by his side. It's very important for men actually to find their partner beautiful. And yeah, and it comes with money, and it costs money. Maybe you're thinking, yeah, but I'm a feminist and I'm about equality in a relationship. And you know what? I'm a feminist myself, and I used to think exactly like you, because I didn't have all those insights that I'm sharing here. But listen, if you are really a feminist, don't you think that you should be dating a man who's a feminist as well? And if he's a feminist, he should make up for the loss that you go through in life and in general. Us women need to pay a lot more for our maintenance. And also when we get pregnant, you might not have the income sources that you had when you were not pregnant, because life is hard for us women. Well, life is harder and more expensive for us women. So when you date, you should expect to have that peace, at least in your marriage and in your relationship. If the baby is sick, you might be the one staying at home to take care of the baby. You put your body at risk when you get pregnant. So you see, we have a lot going on, and I think it's completely normal for us women to expect a provider. Now, I'm against women who feel entitled to a man's money, because that's not it, okay? I made a post the other day on Instagram about saying thank you when a man takes you out on a date, and some women left some comment to say, I don't see the point of saying thank you because I would feel like I don't deserve it. And I'm like, no, that's not it at all. It's not about that. You aren't entitled to his money. It's about showing gratitude. And of course he pays because he takes you out, but it's still a gift, right? And not being grateful isn't feminine, because feminine women are constantly, you know, expressing gratitude and saying thank you. So I was a bit shocked to see that. So if that's you, I want to make sure that you are thanking men when they do kind gestures for you, because that's very much appreciated. And you should not be like that kind of woman who feel like they don't need to say thank you because they deserve that plate of food. Okay, so regarding that video of Matthew Hussey, I don't agree with one point he made about saying that if you expect a man to pay on dates, then he's right to expect you to have sex with him. And that's not it, but this is entitlement as well. You have sex with a guy when he's committed to you and you feel ready to have sex, and you are turned down. It's not because he paid that you have to do anything. And actually, if he wants to stay friends with you, then he doesn't have to pay. And paying is only for men who want to make you extra happy and want to show you that once you guys will be together, you won't have to worry about the bills, and he will take care of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.